guys that basically did the movie was a company called Vaun Wilmott, Lancaster, and they had carved out the TV rights, and they were either going to do the sequel to Legion or they were going to do a TV show. They decided to do a TV show. They went out to a bunch of writers, basically wanted them to come and pitch their idea for the TV show. I did that. I ended up hitting it off with the guys creatively, and then I came back the next week and met Scott Stewart, who's the director and the co-writer of Legion. And they just all really responded to my vision for the show, and that's where it all began. And that was maybe 2 years ago. So it takes time.
I was going to say, that was my next question. How long ago was this?
It's a while. It was August of 2012, I think. So yeah, it's ways ago.
The main difference that I see between a movie and a TV show is actually Michael. All that means Michael was very passionate. Our new Michael he's passionate about certain things, but he's definitely a lot further removed from humanity. He's not human at all. Is that intentional?
Definitely, yeah. For me, watching Legion, the kernel, the seed for the show was really 2 archangels and the baby. Like as soon as I watched the movie, that was it, right? So I just launched 25 years in the future. What would that baby be doing? What would the archangels be doing? What would be going on? That's where it all kind of grew out of. But in terms of Michael, I saw him very different in terms of his past, what he had experienced, his role as an archangel, and also Tom brings a whole different vibe, and it's such a good vibe. It's such a special thing that he's got that we just wrote to really through. Yeah.
He like personifies Stella.
I have a question.
Like he's just got that face that turn on Stella.
Just his voice and the way he delivers his lines. It's just
the way he stands, like it's always a little bit forward.
Yeah.
So you're like he's ready to go any direction at all.
Yeah. When I saw his audition tape, I literally was like, "That's the guy."
Really?
Instantly.
So you said we fast forward, and we fast forward 25 years, but we also fast forward culturally what seems like a few thousand years almost. I mean, we have Vegas is now Vega, and what I'm guessing is somewhere a little bit beyond Salt Lake City is Helena, and there's New Delphi, which you haven't specified where it is, but I'm guessing over in the Boulder, Denver area-ish.
Idaho, Boise is
and you've got brand new religions, which only took 25 years to evolve.
Right?
Can you talk a little bit about the speed of that and the process of evolution of why you chose each type of development for your city-states?
You know, I've actually thought about that a lot, and I've had that question a few times from fans. There have been a lot of movements in history. If you look at communism in Russia or China, or some of the other kind of ideological movements that just kind of sweep over a country and really alter a culture within a decade, sometimes shorter. So I always felt that it was logical and possible that an event as kind of great and apocalyptic as the Extermination War, where they were literally we were almost completely wiped out, could allow for just about any ideology to grow, really driven by these kind of really charismatic leaders like Helena or Ryson in Vega. Really, Vega is the way Vega is because of General Ryson. He was a historian of ancient Rome. He loved everything Roman, from Julius Caesar, from the government, military, everything. So he really shaped that society in that image. And so I know it seems like a short amount of time, but if you look out throughout history, there are examples of these fast kind of movements that just overtake a culture and society. And so that's kind of where that came from.
Cool.
Yeah.
Plus, like being cut off from one another.
Yeah, exactly. So these really charismatic leaders kind
in
of
a small area.
just shaped it. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.